The Coworker Audiobook by Frida McFadden. Prologue. One day earlier, message from Dawn Schiff for Seth Hoffman. To Seth, a sensitive matter has come to my attention that I must discuss with you urgently. I would like to request a scheduled meeting with you in your office at your earliest convenience. Sincerely, Dawn Schiff. Message from Seth Hoffman for Dawn Schiff. Okay, sure. Come by my office. Message from Dawn Schiff for Seth Hoffman. To Seth, I would prefer to have a scheduled appointment to ensure that you will be present at the time of the meeting and that we have adequate time to discuss some potentially upsetting information that I feel compelled to share with you. I do not wish to have an in-depth discussion interrupted by a prior commitment, or worse, arrive at your office only to find you are not there at all. I would feel much more comfortable with a scheduled appointment. I can check your calendar and cross-reference it with my own and come up with 6 potential appointment times in the next 48 hours when it would be convenient for both of us to meet, and you can highlight 2 of those times that work best for you, and we can agree on a final time that is mutually convenient. Sincerely, Dawn Schiff. Message from Seth Hoffman for Dawn Schiff. How's tomorrow at 2? Message from Dawn Schiff for Seth Hoffman. Here are the details for our scheduled meeting. Location, Seth Hoffman's office, time 2 p.m. I have added it to my calendar. Sincerely, Dawn Schiff. Part 1, Chapter 1. Present day Nathalie Dawn isn't at her desk this morning when I walk into the office, which means the world is coming to an end. I'm joking. Obviously, the world is not coming to an end, but if you knew Dawn, you would get it. For the last 9 months, Dawn Schiff has occupied the cubicle next to mine at Vixt, the nutritional supplement company where we both work. You could set your watch by her routines. 8:45, she's at her desk. 10:15, she takes a bathroom break. 11:45, she goes to the break room and has her lunch. 2:30 is another bathroom break. And at 5 o'clock sharp, she shuts down her computer and leaves for the day. If there were some sort of apocalyptic event in which all timepieces in the world were lost, we could all get back on schedule just by watching when Dawn went to the bathroom. Down to the second. I usually arrive at work somewhere in the 30-minute window between 8:30 and 9. Well, 9-ish. If all the stars align, I make it by 8:30. But even though I swear I put my keys in the exact same place every day, on the table right by the front door, sometimes during the night they get up and walk away somewhere, and then I have to look for them. Or else I hit traffic. So much traffic. Dorchester Avenue is a parking lot during rush hour. This morning, the lights were not in my favor, but the traffic was sparse. So at 10 minutes to 9, I step into the large office space that houses Vixt. I walk through the rows of identical cubicles stuffed into the center of the room, my red heels clicking against the linoleum floor, the fluorescent lights flickering above my head. As I pass by Dawn's cubicle on the way to my own, my hand already raised in greeting, I stop short. The cubicle is empty. As strange as Dawn's schedule is, it's even stranger that today she isn't following it. I can't help but think that Dawn's absence must signify something ominous. After all, Dawn is never late. Never. Natalie? Hey, Nat. Guess what? I rip my eyes away from Dawn's cubicle at the sound of Kim's voice. She's skipping down the aisle of cubicles, her tanned face glowing. Kim Healy is my best friend at work, which sadly means that she's my best friend in general, since work has increasingly become my entire life. She got back from her honeymoon 2 weeks ago and has the most spectacular tan, as well as highlights in her formerly dark brown hair. She even still smells slightly like sand and sunscreen. She looks fantastic, and I'm so happy for her. And I'm only like 10% jealous. Really, I genuinely wish her all the happiness in the world, as I said in my slightly drunken wedding toast. I rake my eyes over Kim's black and white patterned Ann Taylor dress, noting a telltale bulge. You're pregnant, I gasp.